Hi guys, it's Dr. Liz here with drlizcoaching.com. How are you? How are you? How are you? So many of us are, as we're getting through towards the end of the year, sometimes I hear, a lot of times I hear that I feel really stuck. When I look back at this past year, I'm not feeling like I'm progressing in my work. I'm not progressing in my life. I feel like I haven't lost the weight or found the love of my life, or I feel like my relationship is stuck. We're in this rinse repeat and it's boring, and I want something different. I want something different for my new next year. And so, what I'm going to be talking about is if you're finding yourself stuck, if you're not feeling that flow in yourself, in your marriage. Many times I describe it as being in the zone. And maybe you're a runner, and when you're caught up, or an artist, or you're rock climbing, or you're a writer, and you're in that mindset where things are just trekking along, and you feel creative and you feel centered and balanced, and life just and time just sort of drops away because it's so cool. You're making so much progress, or you're so caught up in that moment. You know, even like one of those roller coaster rides, and you're gonna like, whoa, where did that come with? That was so wonderful. And that also happens when we're falling in love, and when we're in some of the initial stages and different parts of our relationship. We get in that flow, we get in that zone. And then as life has it, things happen, situations change, maybe we change. If we're talking about being stuck for ourselves, maybe we age in to a situation, or we get into a career that isn't meeting our needs. Maybe our relationship or our spouse or partner has gotten into that. And so we move from that zen, that flow that has us happy to be who we are, happy to be where we are with someone else. And it dissipates. The flow's gone. It's a trickle. We're in a drought, right? And we fight and fight and fight to get back to that place. Or some people just kind of throw their hands up and say, hey, they were right. You know, this is what happens when I get to the certain age, like myself. This is what happens. What do you expect from someone who's 40? And we start saying bad information to ourselves, bad answers. We ask poor questions, but we also do that in our relationships. And so many people walk away from themselves because they stop taking care of themselves. They settle for a relationship that isn't satisfying. They accept that that's what's in life. Or others in their relationships just sort of walk away, disengage, and they accept the rinse and repeat. They accept emotional distancing. They drawn to kind of these affairs. So if you're stuck, you don't have to be stuck. If you're missing that zen, that flow, I'm going to start showing you over this course of this next weeks or so exactly what are the steps of flow, and how you can start identifying where you are and where you get stuck. Because most people, when they're stuck, they turn around and try to repeat what exactly happened, what exactly fell in they did before. And it doesn't always work, right? So here's just a little, so we're not going to go backwards and try to make and do everything we did before. We're going to learn ways to go forward in it with ourselves and our relationships, and get back into that zen and that flow. But just as a little teaser, there's 4 stages I mentioned of flow. It's struggle, it's release, there's the flow that the zone plays, and then the recovery. It's a process. It's not a one-stop deal. All right, there's a system to it. I've got the system. I'll help teach you. Join me in the coming weeks when we talk about getting unstuck and getting into the flow of ourself and or relationship. Or maybe you aren't in a relationship. I'm going to show you how to get into the flow of yourself, so when you do choose to have a relationship, you'll not be surprised, and you can keep the flow going and know how to recover it when it happens. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Just start by acknowledging and seeing if you are stuck. Okay. No, No shame, no blame. It happens to all of us at different points in time. So you just need to have the tools and the tips to get out of that and get going. Have a great day. Join me, DM me at drlizcoaching.com. I would love to talk to you some more. See you soon. Bye.